Hey, I'm Van, your Chief Experience Officer at Chord Real Estate, and this year we're doing our video pop-ins to locally owned businesses for our Shop Local campaign. Go to the website to check out the details, but basically you bring in your receipts and we're matching up to $1,000. Find out all the details. But today we're at one of my favorite shops. It is called Preservation Station. It's a resource like no other in this region of the country. Check it out. So we're here with Rachel.
Hello.
Here at Preservation Station, and with what I do in staging and preparing the house, sometimes I'm better at talking about the parts of the home that I find interesting as I've staged it or designed it, and I think you, being the photographer, she does all the photography.
Yes,
right?
I do. Yes, that's
And so you stage the piece, shoot the piece, get it on the website?
Yes. So
Tell us about what's your favorite element of what you provide.
Yeah, so all of the inventory that comes through, first we photograph it, and if it's lighting, we make sure it's completely rewired so it's ready for modern installation.
Really? I did not know that, and I bought lighting here, and I didn't know that.
Yeah, so all of that gets rewired here in-house, so it's ready for you to take home and install it.
Wow. We even have it in our office.
Oh,
yeah. Nice. So you provide architectural elements, lighting, what other things?
Yeah, so we also have fireplace mantles, doors, anything basically to outfit a house that was 1800s to 1930s.
Well, I know I've bought lighting, doors, knobs, mantles.
Yeah, we've got just about one of everything.
So how does this all come together? This feels like a labor of love. It feels like something that doesn't just, I'm going to go into this business. How did this come together?
Yes, so the proprietors of Preservation Station are Jack and Julia. And Jack was actually from Pennsylvania, and he moved here to be stationed at Fort Campbell when he was in the Army. And Julia was an exchange student from Macedonia. So they met and got married, and they decided that they loved the Nashville area so much that they wanted to build a life here. So in the 90s, they started restoring homes and flipping houses, and it got to a point where they had so much inventory that they were like, let's just open a shop. So, so that's how that came to be.
I love it.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite thing in the store right now?
Oh my gosh. Well, it probably has to be a couple of door pairs, I would say.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Let's look at it.
Okay.
It's so cool. So what is your favorite? You said something here is your favorite. What is it?
Right
what am I
now,
looking at?
Right
There's so
now,
many things to see.
So right now, this entryway set is my absolute favorite.
This?
Yes.
Where does one find this?
Well, this actually came from a house here in Nashville.
This came from a home in Nashville.
Yes, it did.
Wow. Tell me.
Yeah, so it was a house that was built in the 1880s. It's known in Nashville as the Warren House.
The Warren House.
Yes.
So what is the Warren House?
Yeah, so the Warren House was built in the 1880s. And there's a gentleman that resides there called Mr. Warren. And so, hence the Warren House. But it was actually on Broadway, and they've been, doing a lot of demolition on Broadway.
Right.
So we were able to get the salvage rights and save as much as we could before it went into a landfill. Yeah, so this was one of the pieces that came from that house.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. The detail.
I know. It's like you've got the pilasters over here and the transom window. I mean, just all the detail work on it is just extraordinary.
So it's on Broadway, downtown.
Yes.
In a home.
Yes.
So where does it go now?
Well,
what do you think?
I think it will go into probably a new build house, most likely. We've had a lot of people who are building new homes around here who are trying to incorporate older items into their house to give it some character.
That's what I did.
Yes. So I think this will probably, that's where it will end up.
Love it. So tell us this, how can somebody who's got a normal home, kind of incorporate something like this? What do
Right.
they need to
So
know?
a lot of people will either have their designers pick out items for them, or if they
Mhm.
don't have someone that can kind of guide them, they'll come here and they'll ask us to kind of help them along the way.
Gotcha.
And so we try to lend our expertise on what was historically accurate, as well as what will work with design elements today. So just a couple of things that can add some interest to a home are door hardware.
Yes.
You know, any kind of door hardware that's going to add a little bit of an interesting factor to an otherwise like cookie cutter home.
You provided
Mhm.
all the door hardware for my next door neighbor too.
Yes.
Isn't that great? She replaced the whole house.
That's awesome. Yeah, so you could do hardware, you could add in a couple of windows like stained glass or leaded glass. Maybe a couple of doors for either your master or for the bathroom. Just something to add a little interest that will set you apart. Mm-hmm.
Love it. That's
Yes.
awesome.
Mhm.
And can you refer trades like carpenters and
Oh,
different, do you have
absolutely.
people you can
Mhm.
refer?
Yes, we have people on file that
Cool.
will help you either install your hardware or install doors. They can completely refurbish them if you want something stripped down. So
Love it.
we've got lots of contacts.
Love it.
Mhm.
Well, this is a gem. And so are you. Thank you for letting us come here and check out the Preservation Station.